Hey y'all, it's your girl LiteofMind, the one that lets her light shine no matter who it blinds. Pisces, come on in the room. If you are new to the channel, welcome light bulb, and if you are a returning light bulb, welcome back, honey. Let's get into it. I want to pull these cards out because I'm getting an intuitive feeling that somebody, okay, I just keep getting somebody paid for that blue check, right? So you know how Instagram is selling the blue check for only $15 or whatever. So anybody can get one. Someone is painting themselves to be like very spiritual, but they are also very into the physical and material world. They're a material girl. I want Chanel and boots, because you know I'm a true material girl. You feel me? They aren't as spiritual as they be trying to make it seem, and they paid for that blue check. Okay. Honestly, the way that I feel, and no, if you don't feel this way, oh well, it's a personal opinion. I honestly feel like those people that pay for blue checks lack security and seek external validation. So, hey, if you want to pay for a blue check, pay for a blue check, okay? The fuck does that mean? To somebody like me, to somebody that really gives a fuck about that shit, then. But again, these are people that care about external validation. So someone cares about external validation and the clout and being seen and all of these things. And if this is this you? Is this you? Because if it isn't you, if it's another person, I see you like kind of giving them the side eye, like, what's all that for? It may be a turnoff. And if this is you, I would just encourage you to ask yourself why. I would just encourage you to ask yourself why. Okay? Okay, so you can manifest your every wish, stars. Some of you, I feel, especially if you paid any attention to the full moon this past Wednesday, the full moon in Libra, you may have noticed that the stars were starring. The sky was skying this past week. So some of you all may have made a wish on a star. As well as there are ancestors that are letting you know that you have everything that you need at your fingertips. At the very least, you have them to call on. So don't feel as if you are by yourself or that anything is impossible. Impossible breaks down to I am possible. So anything is possible. You can manifest your every wish. Some of you all may want to utilize like a manifestation group. Some of you all may want to become a part of some sort of manifestation tribe or community to assist each other in holding each other accountable, keeping each other uplifted, inspired, encouraged. Uplifting each other to persist even when, you know, the 3D is not showing that which you have manifested. Moving on, confidence, it comes with time and practice. So some of you all have been manifesting, but again, it has been a challenge to persist in the manifestation because you don't see it 1 day later, 1 week later, 1 month later. And it comes with time and practice, okay? Manifestation definitely does. Okay? Some of us that have been programmed to work for everything that we have, which is most of us, right? Living in the United States, this capitalistic society, may find it a little challenging and difficult to persist when it comes to the law of assumption. So I always recommend working on your self-concept first so that you can reprogram the way that you see yourself. Okay? Do you see yourself as a mentally strong person? Do you see yourself as an emotionally strong person? Do you see yourself as a very lucky person? Everything works out in the best case scenario for you. It's repetition, baby. Confidence, it comes with time and practice. Repetition, doing the same thing over and over. Manifestation is quite literally deciding to persist. So every morning that you wake up, if you are continuously telling yourself, I am beautiful, I'm amazing, everything that I touch turns into gold, everything always happens in the best case scenario for me, I always follow and trust my intuition, I am always surrounded in love, I am loved, I am loving, I am lovable, I have trustworthy people around me, I make responsible and intentional decisions, so on and so forth. The more that you work on affirming and being these things, again, it comes with time and practice. It's not just gonna occur overnight because you have to reprogram yourself, just as we've been programmed by, you know, through our parents, through media, through school, through certain institutions, certain systems. We have to reprogram and recondition ourselves as well. So have compassion and grace with yourself. Again, it's not going to all just come to you overnight. The most successful manifestors have been studying for years. So it comes with time and practice. Nostalgia. Focus on the here and now, especially when it comes to manifestation. If you are concerned about old thought forms, old patterns, old emotions, the way that things used to go in your past life, and a past life does not just mean a past reincarnation or incarnation. A past life is past versions of yourselves in this one, right? So if you are constantly focused on those old emotions that you felt when you were these past versions of yourselves, or thinking from old paradigms, thinking from old mindsets, it's going to make it very difficult for you to manifest these new things, okay? So focus on the here and now. Focus on the present. What can you control right now? Well, you can control your mindset right now. You can control your actions right now. Focus on the here and now. With nostalgia being the theme of this card, I do feel like certain memories may pop up, certain old emotions, sadness, hurt, disappointment. And you could be asking yourself, like, where the fuck is this coming from? I was not sad yesterday. But certain paradigms, certain ways of looking at things, certain habits, certain pieces of you may be falling away. And so a certain aspect of you may be grieving, okay? Those aspects of you that are falling away due to this newness that you are ushering in. Certain ancestors that are connected to you may be sad that you are changing, and maybe they haven't elevated on the same level as you have. And so that could be, it's like survivor's remorse type of thing. That's what you're feeling. Some of you all may feel imposter syndrome because it's like, what? I really am this now. I really have permission to be this now. I really have permission to do this now. I've given myself permission to do this now. Yes, you have. So yeah, certain feelings, emotions, memories, words of advice, even, like, take everything with a grain of salt right now. Take your emotions with a grain of salt right now. You are going to feel different tomorrow. Okay, focus on the here and now. It's like you're wanting to move forward, but you're not ready to move forward, but you are, type of shit. Okay, no. The Knight of Swords, Death, and the Page of Wands. So you had plans to move forward in something, but you felt as if you weren't quite ready to move forward with whatever this is. So you were making plans in order to properly execute this movement forward, this severing of something as well. You have decided, I feel you are on two sides. You are on either side of the coin. I have half a Pisces here and a half a Pisces there. Some of you have completely left, deserted, whatever this is. Maybe even your plans weren't even ready before you decided to leave this behind, but you've left it behind, and that's it. Moving forward, you are not going back there. Whatever is back there does not interest you in any way. You got what the hell you could and got the fuck on up out of there. It's like a house is burning down. You just grab all your valuables and you leave that bitch. That's what some of you all have gotten through. Now the other half, I feel like you decided not to move forward with these plans. But what I'm saying is, shit still isn't going back to how it was in the beginning. It's like, you know how when the pandemic happened, people kept asking, when is it going back to normal? When is it going back to normal? When is it going back to normal? Ain't shit going back to normal. So if that is what you are expecting, darling, I would ask self why you are holding on to the attachments of these broken things, of these dead things, of these things that are no longer. We have queens in a building, queens in a building, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Four of Wands. For those of you that did decide to leave whatever this was and it's up and it's fucking stuck, you feel safe. Now, maybe something about this did not make you feel safe, but you feel safe at this point, especially when it comes to feeling safe enough to express your emotions and how you feel, and what you truly want, you know. And using how you feel for good. I don't know. I just feel like you're at peace. You're no longer like up and down when it comes to these emotional upsets. You have seen the light. Some of you all may have wind chimes, or you may utilize chimes to, like, for some sort of sound healing. And then yarrow. Some of you all may live in the South, and it's either yarrow or not Queen Anne's lace, but that yellow plant, golden seal even. There is a yellow weed that could be significant for you, especially if you're a root worker or some sort of herbalist or herbal practitioner. If you work with plant medicine, anything like that. Yeah, you moving on. Don't call me no more and don't text me no more. I ain't heard that song since high school. Don't call me no more and don't text me no more. So for that to just randomly pop up into my head, that is what you're telling somebody. You've moved on. And Knight of Wands here, you're not completely ready to move forward, but you're revving up the engine, honey. You are revving up the engine. Somebody has put a battery in your back. That's what I'm gonna say. Somebody has put a battery into your back, and so when it comes to this new creation that you are so when it comes to whatever creation that you are cultivating, you are, it's like you're passionate about it. It's just, the king is not here yet. The queen or the king is not here yet. So it isn't quite time to execute, but you're getting ready for this. But you're about to be ready to move on. It's like there's something closing out just for something new to start, so that you can get in that driver's seat, so that you can move forward with everything that you need. Again, there are certain things that you just grabbed that were valuable to you, and everything else you decided to leave behind. So again, it's like this movement forward, you are only taking what is necessary. And you're standing on whatever decisions that you make as well. Standing in your power, being firm. This is, I said what I said. This is what they say in ATL. You might stumble, you might, slip a little bit, but you don't fall. This is I refuse to fall type energy. regardless of what happens. So you are being called to center yourself, Pisces. You are being called to get into a space of real clarity and grounding, because some of you all have kind of been, you've been letting your emotions take over, or you haven't been letting, well, there is a lot of water, but some of you all haven't been letting your emotions roam at all. So getting to a center and balanced point and out of some sort of box here. This card is about pessimism and keeping yourself in a constant state of mental confusion or pessimism, you know, constantly thinking that something isn't gonna work, or telling, you know, yourself that it can't happen or something, just speaking negatively or being in that state. So with the world here, get outside, get into nature, go back into doing the things that you love, that fulfill you, that birth vibrant energy from, you know, within you. And ask for help. If you ask for help, you will receive it. So that's your reading. I think I'm going to leave it there, Pisces. Don't forget to let your light shine no matter who it blinds. And I will see you all next time.